When you step outside into a sweltering summer day, the heavy, oppressive air often causes an immediate sense of agitation. Minor inconveniences you'd normally ignore, like heavy traffic, suddenly feel unbearable. Under a hot sun, a simple delay often escalates into road rage. Data from the Cleveland Clinic confirms this isn't just a feeling. Hot weather directly correlates with measurable increases in road rage, baseline aggression, and even violent crime. This chart shows how ambient temperature impacts public health. As the mercury climbs, we see a parallel spike in emergency room visits for mental health issues. These patterns point to a reality that goes beyond mere physical discomfort. The heat is placing a persistent stress on our bodies, triggering changes in our chemistry that shift how we react to the world around us. Keeping cool relies on thermoregulation, the active, energy-intensive process of maintaining your internal temperature. It is not a passive state. It requires constant, invisible labor from your body. When the outside environment gets extremely hot, this continuous physical effort places your entire system under profound physiological stress. As temperatures rise, adrenal glands release cortisol into the bloodstream. This danger hormone puts the system on high alert to keep us safe. Remaining in this state for hours drains patience and mental energy, making it nearly impossible for the brain to stay calm. Summer grumpiness is an ancient survival mechanism that is misfiring in response to the modern environment. The body's struggle to maintain its temperature doesn't end when the sun goes down. To fall asleep, your internal core temperature must drop slightly, a signal telling the brain to switch off. In a hot bedroom, that necessary drop is blocked. The brain receives conflicting signals and remains unable to settle into a deep rest cycle. This denies the brain the recovery and biological recharging it needs to function the following day. That lack of physical recovery directly fuels the irritability and short temper felt the next morning. It's a biological cycle. A day of physical stress followed by a night of poor recovery creates a perfect storm for aggression. While we can't change the weather, we can proactively manage how our bodies respond to it. You can give your thermoregulation system a break by actively seeking out shaded, cool spaces throughout the day. It is also critical to drink water continuously. This provides the physical fuel your cooling mechanisms need to keep your temperature stable. If you have to deal with a known stressor, like a difficult conversation, try to move it entirely away from the heat of the afternoon. Shifting these social interactions to the early morning or evening ensures your cortisol levels are lower, allowing for much better emotional regulation. To protect your sleep, use air conditioning or mechanical fans to lower the ambient temperature in your bedroom. You can also use your hands and feet as natural vents. Keeping them uncovered at night allows your body to radiate heat outward more efficiently. Finally, swap out heavy bedding for light, breathable fabrics that won't trap radiant heat against your skin. By proactively managing your temperature, you alleviate the pressure on your internal systems. Maintaining your composure during a heat wave is largely a matter of giving your biology the support it needs to stay cool.